Hi, today we're going to adjust my telescope mount to a latitude that is less than the 30 degrees that the mount is usually set up for. If you notice right here, this is the latitude dial. It goes from 0 to 90. And here's the adjustment screw, and you're allowed to lower the latitude all the way to 30. Like so, but it stops right there because there's a bar that stops the mount from lowering any more than 30 degrees. And if you're like me, I'm at a latitude that's less than 30 degrees in the tropics area. In order for the telescope to be polar aligned, you have to lower it even lower. There's a workaround that is not too difficult and only requires a little bit of work to do that. So here we go. Here is the bar that needs to be removed. Let me raise the telescope up again. You want to clear it so that it's easy for you to remove it. Here again, you can see here's a latitude dial, and if you look closely, there's a triangle here that shows where the latitude is. Okay, right now it's pointing somewhere between 40 and 50, closer to 50, so about 15 latitude. Now, the latitude here is 23. As you notice, here is lowering the latitude. I'm turning the screw, lowering the latitude. Right here, it stops, no matter how much turning you do. Okay, and the reason that is right here. Okay. I'm gonna see how it gets stuck right there. Notice how this bar is blocking that. Now this bar is held by 2 Allen bolts. Okay. And so what you need to do is to get an Allen wrench. This is what a typical Allen wrench looks like, with the hexagonal end to it. Okay, now this one is a little bit too small. What I have here is something for my wife. She uses it for her bike, and it has a set of Allen wrenches. Okay, and I picked the one that fits the size, and I'm going to bolt it just like so. Now I did it once before, and so this time it's a little bit looser. It does take a bit of energy to unbolt it because these okay, and then you take this horizontal bar from the mount. Okay, notice how that clears the mount so that you can lower it to the latitude below 30. Now it's down to 23. 23 or so right here. Okay, before it was stuck at 30 because there was the horizontal bar. Okay, there was a horizontal bar. Now we removed it, and so it can go lower to the latitude of your location, which is 23 in my case. Okay, now let me try to go beyond. Notice how the center of gravity shifts to the front, and that might cause some instability issue in the mount, in that if somebody accidentally hits the mount, it's more likely to tip over. Now I push it a little bit. It seems like even at below 20, the scope is pretty stable in this sort of position. Maybe if you tilt it like that, it's still pretty stable. So if you're afraid of a stability issue, you can put a sandbag to it or something like that. But I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not going to be putting it in a place where I bump into it a lot. If I am, I will sandbag it. Okay.